Right, start again. That was a nice introduction. Thank you.
Good morning, Bruce. Really nice to have breakfast with you. I was a fortunate winner of the eSax Pitch Fest, and I'm here to ask a few great questions to Bruce to find out really what makes him tick.
Right.
Are you ready, Bruce?
I am. Shoot.
Which number one? You've been involved in the real estate business for quite a while, as a broker, as many different factors in the real estate. How many years have you been in this business?
So I became a real estate broker about 11 years ago. You know, the Senators went bankrupt, Keith. I think you know that. Everyone does. In 2004, 2005, and 2006, 7. So my family and I were quite dramatically affected by that. And so I thought to myself, well, I've got to do something. I got to earn a living for myself and my family. So I went back to school and I took eight courses and 8 exams to become a real estate broker, and I kind of retrained myself.
Oh. So what separates you from other real estate brokers? I mean, like, I meet a lot of people through my networking, and there are a lot of real estate brokers out there. What separates you or makes you the ideal real estate broker?
Well, I'm not sure if anybody could say they're the ideal broker or the ideal anything, but I certainly think that there are a few things that have come to my mind, and that is, number one, if you always put your clients first and genuinely concern yourself about clients, I think that's really important. And one of the things that I did when I first came into the industry was I decided that I would join a firm that was part of the Ottawa Real Estate Board and part of the MLS system. So every single listing that we get goes on MLS, and we share that with all the other real estate brokers in Ottawa, all the other real estate agents. So our job is to sort of get the information out there, sell properties, lease properties, rent properties for our clients as soon as we can, for as much as we can. And I found sharing information with the 3,000 other real estate brokers in Ottawa is really important. And the other thing that we started to do, and that's a little bit more recently in the last few years, is we help people buy property. Because as we were talking a little bit earlier off camera, Keith, is that the average CPP payout in 2015 was just $550 a month. It's pretty hard to live on $550 a month. So what we do is we help clients buy 4, 5, or 6 residential rental properties. Sometimes they buy more, but not less than 4, 5, or 6. Maybe they put a basement apartment in, or they put a coach house in their backyard, and within 10 or 12 years, maybe 15 if it takes a little bit longer after they paid off their mortgages, they're making about 10, sometimes as much as $15,000 a month in independent income through real estate, and that's how they can afford, many people can afford then to retire.
Awesome. So what's your marketing strategy? Like newsletters, or is it social media, or word of mouth?
Well, you know, I think I have an advantage in the sense that I'm the founder of the Ottawa Senators, and you know, so people do know me, at least in Ottawa they know me. They also know me in Toronto, by the way, but in Toronto I have found it might not be an advantage to be the founder of the Ottawa Senators, but certainly in Ottawa for most people, they certainly have heard about me, so that's an advantage. But people don't hire me because of my hockey background or even my educational background. They're concerned about what they can do for themselves and their families, and how I can help them do that. And the buying strategy that we've come up with is not only, of course, to try and buy good, well-located properties at a reasonable price, you know, buy low if you can, but also how to animate them. And I think that might be something unique to us. And that is, how do you add revenues? And I mentioned in this video already that sometimes you can add a basement apartment to add a little bit more income, or today, as of November of 2016, the City of Ottawa allows you to build a little coach house in your backyard. So extra income like that can make a really big difference. So we're going to break here, Keith, and we'll start a new video in a second.